Hello students, today in marketing we are going to do the third P of marketing mix. First, there are 4 P's of marketing mix. First is product, then price, then place and then promotion. So product and price we have already done. Today we are going to do the third P, that is place or physical distribution. Now, as we all know, goods are produced at a particular place and we have to sell it throughout the country or across the world. So, this place or physical distribution is concerned with making the goods and services available at the right place so that people can purchase that commodity or people can avail the products. So, that is physical distribution. Now, in this topic, we have to do 2 things. First is channel of distribution and second one is physical movement of goods. Now, channel of distribution means how we are making the goods available to the customers. Means what? How many middlemen will be there in the process of distribution. So there are 2 channels. First is direct channel, which is also known as zero level. That means here the goods reaches the customer directly from the manufacturer. There are no middlemen, no agents in between. So for example, of this is like Amway. Amway is a company which is distributing or selling the goods through their own distributors. That is direct marketing. Then we have Eureka Forbes also. They are selling through this channel, that is direct channel. Here no middleman is in between. So from manufacturer, the goods are sold directly to the customers. So this is direct channel or zero level. Next is indirect channel. As the name suggests, indirect means the goods reaches from the manufacturer to the consumer through the middlemen. The next type of channel of distribution is indirect channel. Here we have 3 types. First is 1 level, then 2 level and then 3 level. Means what? Here the goods moves from the manufacturer to the customer and there is one intermediary in between. Means from the manufacturer goods is sent to the retailer and after retailer it reaches the customer. So only one middleman is in between the manufacturer and the customer, that is the retailer. In 2 level there are 2 middlemen in between. That means after manufacturer we have wholesaler and then from wholesaler to retailer and then to the customer. That means 2 intermediary or 2 people, intermediary or what should we say, 2 agents are there in between the manufacturer and the consumer. And in 3rd level there are 3 people. Means after manufacturer we have an agent and then the wholesaler, then retailer and then the goods reaches the customer. So these are the 3 levels of three levels of indirect channel of distribution. Then the second part is physical movement of goods. Now in physical movement of goods, it is related with physical handling and movement of goods from the place of production to the place of consumption. Now here these are the 4 components of physical movement of goods. First is order processing, then we have transportation, warehousing and inventory control. Okay. So first one is order processing. Means what? It is a systematic processing of the orders or a systematic and speedy processing of the orders. Once a customer places an order to the manufacturer, then for proper delivery of goods in right quantity and quality of right quality, this order processing has to be done very carefully. So after this, next is transportation. Transportation means carrying raw materials and finished goods from one place to another. This creates place utility. Transportation creates place utility because goods are produced at one place and it is sent or moved from the place of production to the place of consumption. So transportation creates place utility. Next is warehousing. Now after production, it's not that goods are consumed as and when it is created or manufactured. We have to store it for future use. So warehousing is storage of goods. Now this creates time utility. We have done this in class 11 also. So it creates time utility because there is a time gap between production of goods and its consumption. So warehousing is storage, proper storage of goods for future. Now last one is inventory control. Inventory is the stock of raw materials or stock of finished goods. Now decision related to inventory control, in that we have to see the carrying cost and inventory cost of placing an order for inventory. Now if a company is purchasing large amount of inventory, then they have to invest, or the cost of keeping that inventory, that stock safe in the organization will increase. So if we want to reduce the cost of maintaining the stock, we have to order or we have to purchase the stock in smaller quantities. So these two are the factors which we have to consider before placing an order for inventory or before purchasing an inventory. And once an inventory is purchased, it reaches the organization, we have to keep it safe also. Okay, so these are the 4 components of physical movement of goods, and these two we have to do in place and physical distribution. One more thing is there, factors determining the choice of channel. Now whether the company should go for direct channel, sell the products without any intermediary, or which channel of distribution they should opt. It depends on a large number of factors, like the product related factors are there. If the product is very costly, the company opts for direct channel or zero level channel. But if the products are like grocery items, the company is selling, they can go for 2 level or 3 level. Like for grocery item, from manufacturer it reaches the wholesaler and then the retailer and then the customers. So it depends which type of channel the company is going to opt for. It depends upon the type of product they are dealing in. Then the company related factor, that means the financial strength, because the companies we are seeing the showrooms of car and all. So they are selling it through a distributor. Okay, they are only one intermediary, that is the retailer. They are the retailers of the cars. They are purchasing the car directly from the company. And we are seeing the company factory outlets of many products, they are selling directly to the customers. That means the company's financial strength is very good. They can afford to have that factory outlet throughout the country. So it depends upon the financial strength of the company, whether they can afford it or not. If they can afford, they have good financial capability, then they will go for zero level. Otherwise, they will have middlemen in between. Then we have market related factor also. How many number of buyers are there? Like if for industrial products, the number of buyers are limited and they are concentrated at a particular place. So there direct channel will do, but where the buyers are scattered, you have to go for indirect channel. So these are factors on which the choice of this channel of distribution depends. Only this much we have to do in this marketing management, marketing mix. And in my next video, I'll be discussing promotion, which is the last P of marketing mix. Thank you.